Hello everyone, Peachy's Gaming here, bringing you some more Pixelmon, and today, this is episode number 22, I believe, and what we're going to be doing today is continuing our hunt for all the starters, and Squirtle's the last on the list. He's the only one left that we need to find, so in my radar, I typed in Squirtle, and yeah, we're just going to kind of roam around while I talk about some stuff. He's been a bugger to find. I can't find Squirtle to save my life. I don't know why. I found Squirtle plenty of times before, and War Turtle. I found them both multiple times now, but they just don't like me. And yeah, they don't want to spawn for me. So I've been just kind of chilling around like ponds and rivers and stuff, and just hoping that he'll spawn in for me. But I don't seem to get very lucky a lot because yeah, he hasn't spawned in at all. But other than that, I'm gonna kind of roam around and try to do my thing, and hopefully we can end up finding him before the episode is over. But other than that, while we do that, I have some things to talk about. I think I asked about it a couple episodes ago, or maybe an episode ago, about the new series and how I wanted to have a new series on my channel that isn't quite as frequent or as often as this one, but still often, and maybe like twice a week or so. Oh man, that was a fall. I should eat. But yeah, so you guys, there's actually a decent amount of comments about like what I should start doing and whatnot, what mod packs you guys recommended, and I love the responses, guys. I love that you guys are giving me suggestions, but just none of the things that you guys gave me I really was feeling. I looked up a lot of the things you guys recommended, and they weren't quite my favorite idea. There's a Piplup. Why can't you be a Squirtle? Please. I wish that was a Squirtle so much right now. Squirtle has been like the hardest thing to find. I've been looking off screen everywhere. But back to what I was saying. You guys suggested a lot of good things, and I'm really glad that you guys, actually gave me some suggestions. But sadly, I wasn't a big fan of a lot of the suggestions. It's not that they were bad mods. They actually looked like pretty good mods, most of them. But they just didn't seem like something I would be interested in long enough to make a series for. Like, I'd maybe get 5-10 episodes in, and then, I'd get a little tired of it or something like that. Something along those lines. But I'm glad you guys still gave me suggestions. But I think I came to the conclusion of what I want to do for a series. And I probably, I got to find this group first, or get invited to something that is close to what I want to do. I think I want to do just, a basic vanilla SMP group, I think is what I want to do. I know I've been invited to a couple before, and I left because I don't want to say any names of groups, because I still like everyone in both the groups. It's nothing against them, but I saw that, I didn't think they were going to last. I didn't think they were going to go very long, so I didn't even want to start it because I didn't want to get 5-10 episodes in and have the group collapse. So I decided to leave. I'm not going to say any names of the groups or people that were in them, because I still am decent friends with most of the people that were in them, but I didn't want to be in them because I thought they were going to collapse, or they were dead. But I would like to be in an SMP group, but I don't want to apply for any. I want to be invited to an invite-only one, because I feel like invite-only ones go a lot smoother. They last a lot longer, more active people. And that's really what I'm looking for, an active group of close friends that I can, have an SMP group with. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking for. Some specifics of what I would really like, because I'm really picky with this. I want a series that will last and that will do very good on my channel, and ultimately create a bunch of new friends, make a bunch of friends, and just get to know a good group of guys or girls, whatever, just YouTubers in general. But what I would like is, I would like I said, an invite-only group, and I'm not going to... There's a couple groups in mind that I would love to be in that, obviously, since I don't know many people in them or anyone at all, I would probably not get invited, because they're pretty strict groups about who they would add in and stuff like that. I can think of a couple groups. I'm not going to mention any names because I don't want you guys to spam any groups like saying, oh, let this guy in. He really, wants to be in the group, because I don't want to create any headaches for any other people that might be in these groups and whatnot. But what I'm looking for in a group, and I would really like a small group, probably around like 4 to 8 people would be ideal. Anything under like 10 would be perfect though still, but I'm really looking for a small, close group of people. Like 4 to 8 people would be awesome. And oh man, I'm in a pond now. But yeah, I would really love like a 4 to 8 people group. I think that would be awesome. And also I'd want a close group of people, invite only, like I was saying. I just want a group and a series that will last long and be one of my favorite things to do on my channel and whatnot. I don't really want to start my own group, otherwise I would. I'm not very experienced with servers and stuff, and I don't really want the pressure of starting my own group. I have a lot of other things on my plate, and running a SMP server for a bunch of YouTubers, it's not something I really need to tack on to my list of things and add on to my plate of what I have. Otherwise I probably would start one, because all the other ones that SMPs are out there that I would like to be in, I don't think I'd ever really get a chance to be in. I just changed the radar to War Turtle. Maybe I'll find that. Like I said, I don't really care if I find its evolved form or not. I just want SQUIRTLE in general. But yeah, otherwise I would start my own SMP, but I just don't. I don't have the time to do that. I don't want to organize one that's not. I mean, I don't mind helping out if I help out organize a lot of things if I do get into one and whatnot. But I don't want to be the head owner of something. I just don't have the time for that, and it's a lot of stress and whatnot that I don't want it to be. I don't want it to fall on my shoulders, really. But I really would love to find a group and have a very good series on my channel. But it's probably going to take time. But for my new series, right now, I guess I'll probably just be doing this, and mini games is what I think I'm going to be doing on my channel. Until that series comes along, I really think I'm pretty set on an SMP group is what I would like to do. Like I said, it's just going to take time until I would either find a group or help start a group, or I don't really know, but I think that's what I would really like to do on my channel. Oops, I'm going to change the radar back to SQUIRTLE because I think they spawn more often. But yeah, like I think that's the best for my channel. I think that'd be a really fun experience. But I'm not just going to join any group just to join a group. I want it to be a group that has a lot of potential and will prosper. Subs aren't a matter to me. Like, I mean, I could care less if someone has 1 or like 100K subs. I really don't care. As long as I like the people and they have quality videos and quality channels, subs doesn't really change my opinion on a group. If everyone in the group has 50 subs and I have like 1.4K subs, it's not going to make me not join it. I want to keep that clear, because a lot of people think as channels grow, they don't want to associate with smaller channels, and that's not me. I'll associate with anyone that I like with good content, and yeah, pretty much anyone that has a decent channel, I'm willing to join a group in. But like I said, I want to be in a good group, and I don't know how long it's going to take to get into one. So for the meantime, my series are just looking like this, unless if I can think of something else in the meantime. But right now, my series are looking like this, and just not really. Mini games isn't really a series, but this and mini games is what my channel I think is going to consist of for the next block of time. Like I said, I don't know how long it will take to get into an SMP that I'm happy with. Like I said, I'm gonna be very picky, and not because not because I'm like just a picky person. I just I want a group that's gonna prosper and do well. So I think that's enough on that topic. I think I kind of killed that topic a little bit, but yeah, like I don't want just any old group. I want a group that will benefit and be good. So with that said, like I said, it'll probably just be Pixelmon and mini games on my channel for the next duration of my channel. Like I said, I don't know how long it'll be, but other than that, let's get back to something a little bit more Pixelmon related. This Squirtle is literally like impossible to find. I just can't find a Squirtle, and it's getting to the point where it's really annoying. It's extremely annoying. But I mean, I can't do much about it. I just gotta keep looking until I can find one. But in terms of this series, what I'm looking for is once I get the Squirtle, I think the next episode after I get a Squirtle will just pretty much be mainly building and kind of like sprucing up our town and like making some additions. Maybe building a cool like Pokemon kind of looking thing or something. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of exploring, so I kind of want to do something a little bit more like building maybe or something like that. And then after maybe a couple of episodes of building, I did mention how I do want to do get all the evolutions. So that will be probably in the near future too. After that, like I said, I don't really have a game plan for that. That will last, you know, a couple weeks maybe. I don't know how long all the evolutions will take to get and to evolve and whatnot. So yeah, that's what this series is going to look like. I want to start looking at some legendary hunting too, but I think I want to get the evolutions. Maybe I'll mix the evolutions and legendary hunting because it doesn't really matter what I do. Since this episode's pretty much over and Operation Squirtle was, you know, not successful, I'm gonna just kind of do this for fun. Let's type in Mew and run in this jungle like 2 feet and see what we can find. If I don't find anything within like a minute, I'm gonna probably end off the episode. And next time we will continue hunting for the Squirtle. I think what I'm gonna do, since I spent a whole episode looking for something that I never found, what I think I'm gonna do is next episode I'm gonna do a lot of off-screen. Come on, climb. I'm gonna do a lot of off-screen looking for this Squirtle, and when I find it, that's where I'm gonna start my next episode. And it will be the next episode will consist of like catching the Squirtle and then evolving a lot of my starters, because this Squirtle's taking forever to find, and I don't want to have like 5 episodes of me just running around looking for a Squirtle and talking. So since I didn't find a Squirtle, I think next episode's just gonna be, come on, okay. Next episode's just going to be me starting at the Squirtle. So, it doesn't look like I'm going to get very lucky. I thought, you know, why not? I'm here. I might as well pop Mew into the search and see what happens. Never hurts. Never know. Dwarf kind of did that at the end of one of his episodes, and he just typed in Mew, and he found a Mew. So, I thought I could maybe get just as lucky, but apparently that's not the case. Just to humor myself, I am going to type in Squirtle one last time, because I have seen them in the jungle before, and no Squirtle. So I think that's going to conclude this episode, and if you guys did enjoy, please remember to leave a like. Also, if you guys are still watching till now, comment unlucky or no Squirtle for Peachy or something. I don't know, something along those lines. But other than that, I think that's it. Like goal again, 20 likes I think is what I'm going to go for. But other than that, have a great day, guys. See you next time. Bye.